Hey guys, today I wanted to do a review of Sammy the Patissier Series 1. The 1.5 series and the series number 2 are coming out soon, so I just wanted to do this one real quick so that y'all could kind of get an idea of how Sammy squishies are. I will say that the Sammy 2 is supposed to be like extra squishy because they told the manufacturers to try to get it as squishy as possible, so the quality might be a bit different. So I have the entire collection here, so I'm just going to go through them and kind of show you how they are. So the first ones I'm going to show you are the churros. So first we have the lovely pink churro, and this one is light pink churro with white icing, a kind of purple drizzle here and little sprinkles, and it's got the pink ball chain and the Sammy tag like usual. The churros are pretty thin. So they're not as squishy. They're not really that squishy. They're soft, and you can squeeze them easy, but there's not like a slow rise. It's pretty fast. But they are really smooth on the bottom, and they have a really cool texture. But yeah, these were the first Sammy squishes that I got, so I was kind of upset that they weren't very squishy, but they're just so pretty that I had to get them. And Sammy 1.5 is going to be 4 new colors of these and 4 new colors of the crullers. So the second churro we have is white cream, and this one is I guess vanilla churro. The color is really good on the back. It's like a very different texture. It's white icing, chocolate drizzle on this side instead of the other side like the last churro, and the sprinkles. And again, the same chain. My chain kind of... So again, it's not that squishy, but it is soft. So I ordered just 2 of the Sammy 1.5s because I didn't really like all the colors. They're very bright and kind of almost neon, and you know, since the churros weren't that squishy, I didn't want to get all of them, and I really didn't like the colors for the crullers, so I didn't get those either. I prefer like these traditional like pastel colors and stuff like that compared to like the bright ones. So we've got that churro, then we've got the pink churros, and this one is chocolate on the back with pink icing and white drizzle, and I really like this one. It's easier to squish because it's not decoed really, just except for the drizzle. So I kind of like this one the best, which is one of the exciting things about Sammy 1.5 is they're not decoed, they're just like plain, so they're easier and softer to squish. And the last churro is the sweetheart, and this one's got tons of sprinkles on it. It is like the vanilla churro on the back and the light pink frosting with sprinkles all over it. Just to like give you an idea, when I first ordered the Sammy squishies, like I thought they were going to be way bigger than they were, but they're pretty small. It's hard to see on camera, but they're not very big. Let me like compare it to like a Hello Kitty donut. That's how big the churro is, but it's very thin, so it kind of makes it seem way smaller. So that's how big they are. So that's all the churros. Then we can look at the crullers, which I've heard from other people are always like way squishier, but I think maybe one of them is really squishy and the rest aren't that squishy. But one thing to keep in mind is like every squishy is different, so other people might get the same style squishes as me, but then theirs will be like way squishier or maybe not squishy at all. It just kind of depends on the squishy. So for me, with the crullers, the first one I got was the chocolate one, and I was kind of upset because it's really not squishy. This one's not really squishy at all. It's a plain cruller it's dipped in chocolate. The filling's white, and there's kind of like a sugar thing kind of over here, sugar texture, One thing with the crullers is that they are more prone to defects, like, because there's so many ridges, so you have to be careful about that. And then of course the sprinkles can come off. But yeah, this one just wasn't very squishy, so I was kind of upset. And again, I was just shocked by how small they are. Like, here's the size comparison again between the two. So that's that one. The other one, okay, so this one I got at a different shipment than the first one, and this is a strawberry one, and this one is very squishy. So it's like a normal cooler with white filling. It's got a chocolate drizzle. Half of it is dipped in light pink, and it's got sprinkles. And again, you know, Normal World tag or whatever. It is very squishy. This is probably my favorite cooler for squishiness. It's very squishy. It's got a kind of a slow rise. I don't know if y'all can see, but I really, really like this one. I can kind of hear the air when you squeeze it this way, like there's a hole or something, but I really, really like this one. Then we have the chocolate strawberry, and this one's not as squishy as the strawberry one, but definitely squishier than the chocolate. And this one, it looks like it's a chocolate cooler dipped in light pink icing with little pink sprinkles on it. And these are like the round sprinkles, and then it's got like this sugar texture on this side, and it's got white filling. And for my collection, this one's definitely squishier than the chocolate, but not as squishy as the strawberry. But I still like this one. I like the sugar texture on the white ones, but I don't really like it on the chocolate because it makes it look faded when it's really not. It's just like this texture on it. But yeah. And then the last cooler, I love this one. This is my favorite design for the coolers. This is strawberry milk, and it is a pink cooler with white icing on top, and then this crisscross strawberry drizzle. And I think this one's very pretty, and it's pretty squishy too. It's not as squishy as the strawberry one, but I still like it. It is so pretty. And none of these Sammy Squishies smell. The only smell they have is kind of like a plasticky smell when you take them out the package, but they don't have any other kind of smell. So that is all the coolers. Then we have the normal donuts, and let me start with like the middle ones because these are the hardest Sammy Squishies that I have, especially this one. This is the Pinky Berry Squishy. It is a normal donut. I do like how the donuts have this crisscross pattern on them. It's really cool. This one is covered in pink icing, and it's got like this sheen to it, almost like it has a glaze. And then it has the same hot pink sprinkles that the chocolate strawberry cooler has. But for me, this one is just like really hard. It's not very squishy. But I do love how it feels on the bottom. But yeah, that's my hardest Sammy Squishy. And then this one is like one of my favorite designs. It is the framboise donut. So it's like a normal donut with hot pink icing, and there's little light pink hearts all over, which it's hard to really see on camera. And this one isn't that squishy either, but it's just really, really pretty. And for Sammy 1.5, they made a churro with this pattern, which that's one of the churros that I got. It is just so cute. I love this one. For mine, this one has like a lot of air bubbles that you can see. It's not like holes, but it's like little bumps in the donut. So yeah. The other donuts, I have the bitter chocolate one. This one's really weird. I don't know if this is like a manufacturing defect. It is so light, and it just feels like it is completely full of air, which makes it kind of squishy, but the quality doesn't really feel that great because it is just like full of air. And this is like a whole chocolate donut, again with a crisscross. All the donuts have the crisscross pattern on the bottom, and this is a white drizzle with sprinkles. So I don't know why this one is just like completely full of air. I can hear it like when I squish it, I can hear the air. Then the last donut I have is the Pop Shower Donut, and this is definitely my squishiest Sammy squishy. I absolutely love this one. It is actually my favorite squishy in my whole collection. It's a normal donut with chocolate icing and these little round sprinkles all over it. They're in pink, green, and white, and it is super squishy. I absolutely love this one, and I just love to squish it because of the soft texture on the bottom. Makes it really nice to squish. Mine does have a defect here. There's an air bubble that like caves in when you squish, and then it'll pop back out afterwards. But it is just, it's very, very squishy. It's definitely my favorite. So that's all the donuts. The next we'll go to the ice creams. I got the ice creams from Strappy World. So these are the Japanese release Sammys. So they do have a different tag on them, but they are the same as the Sammy the Patissier squishies. This is just the Japanese release, which has the Japanese tag on it. So let's see, I'll start with this one. This is called Happy. And the ice creams are pretty small too. That's compared to a donut. I didn't show you how regular donuts are compared to that, but it's a different, very different size than what I had in my head. But anyway, the ice creams are really cool. The cone is very, very squishy, and they all have 3 different flavors. So this is like chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla with a chocolate swirl and sprinkles. And these are very, very squishy. I was really excited about these. The only problem is like you have to watch out for getting rips like in between the scoops. That can happen pretty easily. So you just have to be careful when you're squishing it. But yeah, they are very squishy. Got that one. Then we have Pop, which is probably my favorite color combination. And again, the squishy, squishy cone. It's got this kind of raspberry ice cream, vanilla with like a caramel swirl, and then this vanilla with like a mint swirl in it. And I just really like these colors together. It's similar to this one, which is I think that's Fun. So I like both of these. I like both of these color schemes. But again, this one is really squishy too. Really would recommend the ice cream cones. They're probably the squishiest besides this one donut. Okay, and the next one is Joy. I don't really like these colors, and but I'm pretty sure this cone is pretty squishy. Yeah, this cone's really squishy. I think for me, the squishiest ice cream I have is probably this one. I think this one. Then we've got Fun, which again is a really great color combination. And this one has sprinkles on the top. It's got like a red swirl and then sprinkles. And it's got mint chocolate chip, strawberry, and vanilla ice cream. I can't remember which one. One of mine has like kind of a defected cone, but I don't think it's this one. But yeah, the ice creams are just super squishy. And I know one of them has like a defect in between the scoops, but I can't remember which one that is either. Which one has the bad cone? I can't remember. This one, it's this one. It's got like defects right here, but it's still like really squishy. So yeah, I think my squishiest ice cream cone is definitely this one. But I really, really like the ice cream cones. They're so much fun to play with. Alright, so that is my review of Sammy 1. I definitely think they're really, really, really well designed, and that's what first drew my attention to them. They aren't the squishiest squishies in the world unless you happen to get really good luck and get a good one like I did with this one. The ice creams are probably the squishiest, so if you want like really squishiness, then I'd go for the ice cream cones. But yeah, they're all really pretty. I know Tutu Kawaii has Sammy 1.5 up for sale right now, and she's getting Sammy 2 soon, so those are available for pre-order on her website. And she's a really great seller. She's very dependable. She's got a sale going on right now. If you type in closing 30 off, you'll get 30% off of your purchase. And she's really good about fast shipping and fast processing and everything, and her shipping is a decent price. So yeah, that is everything for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!